I need to tell you something I did not expect. Over the last couple weeks, I gave 5 speeches. I ran ads. I worked on lead generation. I rebuilt pieces of a landing page. I built curriculum and then led to more than 10 hours inside the first live room of the Marquee, my first group coaching product. And I was tired. Still am. That's not the surprise. The surprise was this. When someone finally feels seen, they stop talking about what they do and start talking about why they are here. And that changes everything. If you have good work, real experience, and a story that somehow still is not landing, I want to share with what this week taught me, because it may be the reason you keep getting overlooked. I'm not sharing this because I have some amazing success story wrapped up in a bow. I'm sharing it because I'm building this in real time. The Marquee is a live experience built around a simple idea. You do not need to become the best version of somebody else. You need to become the only version of you. That is what the $2 bill means to me. There are a lot of bills in the world, but when someone hands you a $2 bill, you look at it, you remember it, you don't mix it up with everything else in your wallet. And your business needs that kind of clarity, not some louder elevator pitch. You don't need more words, more noise. You need something people can see and remember. Going into the first room, I knew I wanted to teach positioning, story, and the things that help people stand out. But the moment we began, I saw what the real work was. People weren't looking for another formula to follow. They were looking for help making sense of their own ingredients, their experience, their hard-earned lessons, the things they care about, the way they see a problem that other people miss. I watch people ask for clarity, for a next step, for feedback, for someone to look at their story and say, I see something here. Let's pull on that thread. And I remembered something I've known for a long time. People do not just want information, they want to be recognized. So here's the first big lesson. You can call something a group program, but if you want to create real change, you can't treat people like a group. Every person in that room came in with a different life, a different business, a different reason they have been overlooked, a different thing they want to make possible. So I've been building the curriculum, yes, but I've also been reading what people are bringing in, paying attention to their answers, listening to the words they use, looking for the pieces where the thing they dismiss as ordinary may be the exact thing that makes them different. It's not a fast way, it's definitely not the easy way, but it's the real way, it's the only way. And it's teaching me something about business that I think many of us forgot. Scale does not mean becoming less personal. Scale means building a way to make people feel more deeply understood without pretending they are all the same. That is the work I'm committed to figuring out. The second lesson is about why good people get overlooked. It's not always because they're not good enough, because it's because the person looking at them cannot see the difference quickly enough. They see a coach, a consultant, a business owner, a speaker, a creative, a service provider, and they put you all in the same pile as everybody else. That's where price takes over. When people cannot see why you're different, they compare what is easy to compare. They compare the price, they compare the features, they compare the labels. But when they understand what you see that other people miss, what you have lived through, and the way you uniquely help someone move forward, the conversation changes. Now they're not asking who is cheaper. They're asking, are you the person who gets me? That is what I mean when I say be the only. It's not about being loud. It's about being clear enough that the right person recognizes you. And the third lesson is the one I'm living right now. You do not build this kind of clarity by waiting until everything is perfect. You build it by showing up. 5 speeches in 10 days, ads, lead generation, teaching, updating the curriculum, listening to the room, adjusting the experience, creating content, looking at what is working and what is not. None of that is glamorous when you're in the middle of it. But it's the laboratory. Every live room teaches you something. Every question teaches you something. Every moment someone gets confused teaches you something. Every moment someone lights up teaches you something. That's why I believe in doing the work in public. Not to pretend I have it all figured out, but to keep getting closer to the thing that's true. The right message is not usually sitting inside a clever headline. It's sitting inside the work you keep being called to do. So if you're watching this and you feel like you've been working hard but still getting overlooked, I want you to start with one question. What is the thing you know, see, or have lived through that other people in your field do not fully understand? Maybe you think it's too ordinary. Maybe you think it's too personal. Maybe you have never put words to it. But that may be your $2 bill. And if you want to know more about the Marquee, I'm taking a wait list right now. So go to marquee.bradholzman.com. That's Marquee, Marquee, Brad Holzman, BradHolzman.com. And if you want, I put together a simple first step at findyouronly.app. You can go there, start looking at your own ingredients, see what comes up. I don't want my next Marquee room to be filled with people who are just looking for more content. I want it to be filled with people who are ready to stop hiding, the part of themselves that makes their work matter. I couldn't be more grateful for this first room. I'm grateful for the people willing to do brave, uncomfortable work in front of other people. I'm grateful that I get to learn while I teach. And I'm grateful that this is only the beginning. I'm not stopping. I'm going to keep building the room, keep refining the message, keep finding the people who are ready to be seen for what they actually bring to the table. If that's you, go to marquee.bradholzman.com or findyouronly.app. Start there. Because you do not need to be the best kept secret in your industry. You need to be the one people remember. Don't be the best. Be the only. Be the $2 bill.